We're cooking up some recipes, gonna give them a spin. If you're messing with top rope chefs, you can never win. We'll be leaving you in the kitchen, wishing you were beaten, battered, and fried. And we'll be cooking up some main dishes, desserts, and yummy things on the side. Can you take the heat? 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 Can you take the heat?
Top Rope Chef. Welcome to Top Rope Chef. It's simmer time and Simmerslam. We're getting simmery on this show today. My name is Bradley Jones. With me as always, Jaclyn Maynard.
Hello, Brad. I like the energy you're coming in with.
One of us has to have it because I think we're both exhausted.
Yeah, my energy's at a simmer.
Just let it simmer it out. Simmer out, add water as needed.
I'm getting there. I had some pizza.
Well, I don't even know. Simmering. Are you a simmer? Are you a simmer person?
No, I'm a full-on rage boil until it's almost burned and then turn it off.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that roaring boil. like the one on a witch's face.
When I hear myself talk about food sometimes with you, I wonder why I'm on this cooking podcast with you, because it doesn't sound like I know how to do anything.
Well, I think I failed pretty miserably, so I mean... I was thinking about this today, and people we're relatable. We fail. Not everyone's a perfect chef out there.
Julia Child drops stuff on the floor all the time, so she's the best chef there is.
Oh, yeah, she spilled some flour and broken some eggs, no doubt.
Yeah. Now...
and almost burned her kitchen down, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe didn't learn her lesson a few times. It's fine. Now, this month is Simmering Saucy Month, so maybe we should start by talking about what a sauce is, because I was wondering that myself while I was looking at all these recipes.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is a sauce?
What would you define a sauce as? Yeah.
Sauce.
No dictionaries involved.
It's got to have liquidity.
Yeah.
Does it need more than one ingredient? Maybe not. You can just have like a tomato, like you just simmer a tomato and just be like really bland and gross. So any sort of, I guess any liquid. Oh my God, what is a sauce?
Right.
What is a simmer might be easier to describe.
Okay.
A simmer is anything left on a low heat for a long period of time. I would think it is like a simmer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wow, this is just not my month then.
A sauce? The most common sauce is Alfredo, spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's all I got right now.
Chocolate, caramel.
Yeah. Arby's sauce. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a common one. Barbecue.
Barbecue, yeah. Is ranch dressing a sauce? I guess in a pinch?
That's what I was going to ask. Because people do put ranch dressing on the top of things like a sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And would milk be a sauce if you boiled milk?
So maybe cream is the missing variable here. If it's got cream in it, it's maybe a dressing or I don't know.
So I'm you take something like a soup?
Okay.
If you pour soup onto something, then is soup a sauce?
Soup could be a sauce.
I'm asking the questions that our listeners have been just emailing in all week.
but in order to get the viscosity you want of a sauce, sometimes you need to simmer it to get the water out.
That's true. That was true with, I think, every recipe that I did this week.
Simmering's all about just removing water from something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe that's what we define a sauce as then, is we have to remove water.
I'm not a food scientist, Jaclyn.
Yeah. I already overthought it.
Now you're like, melted cheese is a sauce, you know?
Well, is it Velveeta? Velveeta's like that. What's that called? The non-Newtonian fluid?
Oh, it's like a new form of matter?
No, like cornstarch and water. Like if it's like it's
I
hard
used
and then
cornstarch
if you
today.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know where I was going with that. Maybe sauce is what you make it.
Sure.
Maybe that's that.
Sauce is whatever you make it. Well, let's get into our first simmer, which was a fruit. We're getting fruity with it. I didn't make food, Jaclyn.
You did make food. What?
Every time I typed in fruit simmer, it came up with something called a simmering pot.
What?
And a simmering pot is any ingredients that you put into a pot and simmer for a long period of time to create an aroma in your house that is lovely and beautiful.
Oh, that was a sneaky trick. That was such a sneaky trick.
I made Brad's lemon vanilla simmering pot with just delicious lemon and vanilla in it, filling my house with beautiful aromas. An unedible dish. We never said we were making food on this show.
God damn it.
I Martha Stewarted you, Jaclyn.
You really did. And I can't even hold it against you. It's such a homey and like cozy, cute idea.
The biggest cheat of the show
Damn
so
it.
far.
Dang it.
The Eddie Guerrero move
Yeah.
of the podcast.
Wow.
That's the end of my
Sorry.
recipe. It was smelly and delicious. You can do all sorts of things. Lemons, oranges, any fruit you want to smell. Make your house smell delicious. Put it in a pot, simmer, add water as needed, and call it a day.
Oh, damn it. That's a really good idea. I was doing that this winter with like lemon and ginger or lemon and cinnamon or cinnamon and apple cores and whatever like produce.
Oh boy.
What is it? Remains.
Remnants
Well,
or
that
something,
sounds
yeah.
Dead. Yeah.
I'm going to
Whatever.
bleep that. People trying to figure out what you said.
Yes. All right. Well, damn it. That probably simmered way longer than all my recipes combined, too.
Mm-hmm.
You might have taken the simmer title there. Wow.
What did you do?
Hats
Did
off
you
to
make
ya.
food, Jaclyn?
I always
Like a
make
chump?
food. Like a chump, I always eat. I got so it's rhubarb season here right now in June. So we have you'll hear about all the other things we have later in the upcoming weeks, but rhubarb is in season. And for my job, I drive around a lot to different farms, and they often sell rhubarb. So I grabbed some rhubarb, and I chopped it up and put it in a pot with a little bit of water and a little bit of sugar and a squeeze of lemon juice, and I boiled it until it was a sauce. And it was delicious over ice cream. It was delicious over yogurt. It was delicious on pancakes. It's delicious on everything else, but that's all I've tried so far.
Yeah, so
But
now we're
it's
even
really-
going to get even more complicated because you might have made a syrup.
Yeah.
And how is a syrup different than a sauce?
I didn't make a syrup because the syrup
Okay.
is way more sugar and you have to strain the fruit out of it. I probably made a compote, and I don't know if that's the same as a sauce, but it sounds French, and I'm going to pretend it's the French word for sauce, even though it's not. But it is in this case. It's really good. That's why I was asking, though, because you need a spoon to get it, and you can like put it on. You're meant to put it on other stuff.
Not like you're a troll asking me a riddle.
Always.
What needs a spoon to get out of a pan?
What is a sauce, Bradley?
I'm going to fail this quest. I'm not crossing this bridge.
Also wise.
Is this something you made before? Or is it a
no,
new thing?
I've never done straight rhubarb before. That was my twist on it, is that I've never done plain rhubarb. And I think there's a reason you don't do plain rhubarb. Rhubarb
Yeah.
plain is a little it's a great like best friend for a lot of things.
It's a tag team competitor, that's for sure.
That's for sure. That tag team competitor always gets the belt, even though it switches partners a lot. Do you have a favorite rhubarb flavor that pair?
I mean, strawberry is just so like
Thing that pairs with
basic.
it, yeah.
I hate to say it, but it's good.
It is really good though. It is really good. I think I'm leaning more towards blueberry. I'm still on the blueberry
Yep.
rhubarb. Even though they're not in season at the same time, they just do really well together.
Yeah, lemon and rhubarb, probably a winning combo.
Ooh. I see on British Bake Off, they are often doing, rhubarb and ginger together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll do that tonight. But yeah, I mean, rhubarb is really good with everything. So.
How does it grow in the ground? Is it stalks? 'Cause
It's
I
like
think I've
stalks.
seen it before. Like in the wild.
Yeah, it's like big, thick stalks, and then it has big old leaves on the end of it. I don't know what it looks like except for itself.
I need to grow it.
It's got red stalks though,
should grow it.
It's really easy to grow. I hear really easy, but you can't harvest it the first year or else you'll die of poison.
Oh dear.
Also, yeah, and you can't eat the leaves at all or else you'll die of poison.
Oh my God,
And
this plant.
if your animals eat it, they will die of poison.
Oh, good thing you told me.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So but it's really delicious. If you don't eat the poison, maybe the poison's delicious too. Who
It's like
knows?
the blowfish of the vegetable universe.
Yeah, it's a little dangerous.
You got to cut it in the ponzu blowfish.
Yeah. It's kind of like the James Bond of the fruit world.
I think you're saying James Bond of the sea, and I don't know why I thought that. But who is the James Bond
James
of the
Bond
sea?
of the sea. Ooh, it could be a pilot whale.
Oh.
Kind of sneaky. They're wearing like all black all the time. You can't really see their eyes. I don't know.
Loves gambling.
Maybe a shark. Loves gambling. They're notorious for their gambling issues. Speaking of, have you heard? This has nothing to do with anything. You need to cut this
that's
out.
okay. We're out of the recipe portion.
Did you hear about the orcas that are sinking ships?
I love these orcas that are eating rudders off boats.
Yes. The one orca, I read an article and they think that it was stemmed from this one orca and she was in the article and like, I don't know if it was Science Today or it was a more reputable place, but they
Science
put
Today,
it,
the most basic of all. Where did you get your news from? Science Today. News tomorrow. What? It's not happened yet.
Early edition.
Where'd you get this newspaper? This is a 90s TV show where you predict the future.
It is though. But so they said that a yacht wronged her. This whale is how they put it, that she was wronged by a yacht. And now she's just teaching all these different pods everywhere and everyone's just sinking ships and it's the best. It's the best.
They're just eating the rudders. I heard they're just
Yeah.
eating the rudders off of ships.
That's fine. That must be so terrifying.
Oh, they're adapting and learning for sure.
You should never, just don't fuck with orcas, man. It's just, you should never. If you were going to try and befriend an orca,
Oh no.
like in the moment, what would you try and give it? And all you
Krill.
had is like, what?
Krill.
Do you think you just have krill on your ship? Oh,
Yeah,
you
right
should
in my
have
pockets.
krill.
It's like I went to the fish. They got a fish store right next to the orca aquarium where you just buy
Okay.
a bucket of krill. I actually have no idea what a krill looks like. I'm sure it's just like a regular fish, but I know they
They're
love
like
it.
Krill are mini shrimps.
Oh, okay. They love it then.
yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
If I was making a meal for an orca, I don't know. What's my favorite thing? Oh, it's the
Yeah.
shrimp scampi. Yeah, I'll make a krill scampi
So
for this orca.
That would be wonderful. I wonder if they would eat it or if they would just get rip your boat apart.
I think you give any animal butter, I think it would change its life. It wouldn't want to
That's
eat anything
true.
else.
Do your pets go crazy for butter?
I had a cat that used to at my parents' house, and
Oh, okay.
she would eat the entire stick if you left it out.
That's what my husband does, or his cat growing up would do. Like they had to get a butter thing to put over the butter.
You don't leave a pat of butter out for your husband to eat at night? Is that what you're saying? You're going back on that?
Yeah. If he sees that butter, whoa.
He like jumps
stick is
onto the
gone.
counter,
Yeah.
he's all crouched up and starts licking the pad.
Licking it. If I walk in the room, he hisses.
Like Gollum. Gollum after the ring.
He is Gollum for butter, yeah. But aren't we all, though?
Oh, for sure. Well, that's it for this episode of Fruit. It was simmery. It was not so savory and delicious. Find this
It's only half edible.
Only half of us could eat the thing we made. TopRopeChef.com for all of our links. Patreon.com/TopRopeChef. Support the show. And let me know what you want to aromatic. And let Jaclyn know what you want to rhubarb.
Oh, yeah. I would like to see a slow pan of your face.
I can make that happen.